Yeah. But it feels good to be soul sacrifice, baby. Man, I love this game. Okay, so how do I pop out the chat again? Dear so. Okay, so this is my save file.
Why aren't I ever displayed on a shelf like a normal book? Books shouldn't be lying.
This was one of the builds I was running. Oh, I miss. So what we're gonna do with title screen, go to title screen, new game. You said what?
Soul sacrifice.
In this world, the weak of heart succumb to greed, but their crimes will not be notified. The sorcerers are watching, and it is they who mete out punishment to guilty, they who in the name of justice. Oh my god. That's pretty brutal. Moving around.
Did you hear that awful cry?
But who was talking?
Did you hear that awful cry? What should I do? I'm next. I can't bear to think of the pain. How terrible it must be. He is called Magusa, an evil sorcerer who devours human sacrifices. Help me! I hear footsteps! Magusa's henchmen have come! No! 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 Wait! Please! No! How I'd wished I could keep my power full of you.
was about to do a
No. My secrets are
Kamehameha or something.
so much for my great escape. I couldn't tell anybody that I was reading that book. I was almost there. I was so close to learning Magusa's secret.
What an intro! What an intro, man. What an intro. Oh, my bad. I'm supposed to hit X.
Yeah, you! Over here! You must read me next. It's your destiny. Did you just see how that last one died? Hurry up and hide me, you idiot, before Magusa discovers me. That hurt, you bumbling fool.
Wait a minute. Let me check. Just to make sure my mic is not too high or anything. And my mic is... What? What? Yo, this thing ticks me off. Okay, so I think that works perfectly fine. But did okay, I just made sure. Oh my, wait a minute, is there thunderstorm outside? Oh my god, Mother Nature? I'm trying to introduce people to this game, come on. Give me a sec. So the weather is what? It just shows rain. But there's like, is that a thunderstorm? Let's just continue.
Calm down, you spineless half-wit. I am Libron. I am a book, and a fine one at that. I am the journal of a certain sorcerer. But I am no ordinary journal. You can revisit my contents in Phantom Quests. Go on, have a feast.
You guys, this game is just one hidden gem. Of all the time, oh my god.
We are companions. We walk this blood-stained road together.
It's good to be back.
What's wrong? Why are you so restless?
Your voice sounds creepy.
Who am I? What a stupid question. I am Mago-san. I am your companion, Commander.
I didn't even say anything to you, buddy. So I'm thinking about
Stay
live
focused.
streaming this tomorrow also. What of all times? Oh, that's a roar magic.
Good. Our work here is done. You are not injured, I trust.
Yeah, this big ugly looking thing. You experience to beat this thing right here? How do you know it's fun again? Oh no. I don't know, I think I might have to. There you go. Okay, dodgy stuff. I've got him.
We must be on our guard.
Sidestep. I got this.
Damn it.
Yeah, I've seen that one before. Oh, I
The
forgot.
price must be paid.
Where's he going? Oh my god, I forgot how to fight this guy.
No choice! Behold the Black Rite!
You said black, right? I'm thinking if I should push this back to tomorrow.
Well, how did it feel to relive the past?
They're quite good, man.
What you saw was recreated from the journal. You met Magusar, I presume. Back before he went positively mad. No, you're not dreaming. This is just what I do. Every secret is written within me. To find the answers, read me to the end. I even tell the secrets of Magusar. Study the journal closely, and you may think of a way out of this terrible mess. You'd be the first to succeed. The rest have failed miserably, I'm afraid. Submit to Magusar or seek liberation. These are your only choices. Go on now, keep reading, for that is your only hope.
Alright, give me a sec. Let me check something real quick. So this game is basically a mixture of, I would say, Bloodborne meets Monster Hunter. It's a pretty it's raining pretty hard outside right now. But like rain continued for about 3 hours. Yep, I don't mind the rain, it's just the stupid thunder I'm worried about, yo. So I'm wondering if I should just postpone this and just live stream it for tomorrow, because I don't want my PC to get struck. Okay, let me check something. Oh my, all the friggin' time! Of all the times. I'm not going to I am not comfortably. I like to introduce you guys to this game, but like not. Let's see. Let's see what Libram has to say.
Don't you get sick of reading? I can't see how you do it. I hate reading, to be quite honest. Oh my, what am I saying? I forgot I'm a book.
I don't know. What should I do? Okay. Read a journal of a sorcerer's peculiar and dramatic destiny. Use the right stick or drag inflict.
Rise, or this will be your resting place.
I had been caught off guard, not cold by a monster. The woman mocked my vulnerability, my oafishness with cruel insults. Yet we...
Oh, I'm so sorry. Let's run that back.
Right.
Let's run that back. I'm sorry, I skipped it by accident.
Rise, or this will be your resting place.
I had been caught off guard,
I should have probably played
not
at
cold
12
by a
or
monster.
something.
The woman mocked my vulnerability, my oafishness with cruel insults. Yet we had only just met.
Do anything to slow me down, you'll be the first to die.
Her name was Sultiara, and she was displeased at being my partner. It is the stone cold truth. Many, taking the ordeal, forfeit their lives.
Only some descendants of a certain lesser line have what it takes to perform spells. It is customary for such descendants to undertake ordeal when they approach adulthood. Disposing of monsters is the sorcerer's duty, even if they show their original form, granting them no mercy.
Stay the hell awake or die!
Make offerings of the things you own and gain magical power in exchange for your life force. There are hundreds of items that can be used as offerings. Spellcasting hold means you should hold it out. Get away from me, sucker! That's gonna do it.
Quick! Make a sacrifice.
Save and sacrifice, okay. Sacrifice renews offering strength. Avalon sorcerers gain the following effects. Sacrifice, renew offering, salvation, restore health. Get that for me, please. But I can't dash right now.
Make the sacrifice! Put the bloody thing out of its misery.
I think I'm back to go for 3 hours. If I can.
Stay the hell awake or die!
Give me that. That look pretty. The soul sacrifice drip right there. Some new spells. Unlocked.
Sortiara grinned, flashing her teeth after routing the goblins. It was the first time I saw her smile. I told her that she looked better when she was angry. She almost killed me for that. But little did I know that I would never see her smile again. And worse, the memory of her smile would haunt me forever.
Wait! I almost forgot. This journal can be altered slightly. Only certain special pages, of course. Here, let me show you. This is a portrait of a previous sorcerer. But this is a portrait that can be retouched.
I just love this music. Love this music, man.
Thus changing the appearance of the sorcerer in the stories.
I'm a black man, so I'm always gonna go for. I mean, there's no black faces here. Oh yes! Oh yes! Wait a minute, hold up, go back. Would you guys have black? There's no black in here? Raymond's. Oh, he dripped out now. Oh, I love this one. Sand Dweller. I'm not sure which. Faction. Go with that one. Yeah.
You know, no one remembers the name of this long-lost sorcerer. But we can't very well leave it blank. Fill in your own name, will you?
Man, this music is beautiful.
This person belongs to the distant past. No one will mind if you smudge them out of existence. Look, you're going to love this. Wipe the moisture around my eye.
Ew! Lacrima.
That droplet on the tip of your finger, it can be put to great use. You can use it to erase portions of the records within me. But only parts of them, mind you. New droplets will form again in time. Check back now and then. Oh, and by the way, these are not tears, you miserable troll.
This page is about the quest. Neutral arm. What am I doing? Hold up. This. I'll take that. Let's continue. Read the content. Oh, postscript. One last thing to be noted, my name before I forget it. Forgetting one's existence, a fate worse than death. My name is...
Half of those who attempt the sorcerer's ordeal will die. This was perhaps the only thing we knew for sure. The grueling sorcerer's ordeal is administered by Avalon. By passing the ordeal, one could join the society and become a fully fledged sorcerer.
Okay. So for those who have watched my Wrestling Empire series, so this is how I came up with the name Avalon 3. So Avalon is a faction in this game. I came up with that faction because Avalon 3 is Avalon is a pretty strong faction. And that's just basically, it was just a tribute to Soul Sacrifice. It's like one of my favorite games I've ever played, and it's literally the only game I've ever platinum? Yeah. Okay, so let's just continue the story.
She was just another person who signed up along with me.
Mm-hmm.
Follow my lead. Death to all.
Anything I told her fell upon deaf ears. But I knew this could work in my favor. I was wise to keep my distance, so that I could be done with her when the time came. And we both knew that eventually that time would come. Better not to get too attached.
Or okay, so my plan is to basically let's see, end the live stream at like 10 p.m. Most sorcerers belong to an organization called Avalon. Joining is proof one has become of age as a sorcerer. One of my earliest memories is of my parents telling me about necessary evils. My parents were sorcerers. It was fated their path would become mine. The blood-stained path I walk to this day. Yo, he's eating!
Follow in my wake.
No, I shall not, ma'am. Hold up. Hold up. Oh, hell no. We ain't doing that today. Counter.
Stay the hell awake or die. Make a sacrifice.
I'll make a sacrifice. What good magic I have?
Stay the hell awake or die.
Give me this, girl. Give me that. New spells! Shield of Ice stops a number of blows, crumbles abuser attacks. No more added arms magic.
Sortiara mercilessly.
Look at us read this. Cats are very shrewd animals. When they cannot beat someone, they will join them. Such is their relationship with humans. Likewise, they only pick fights when they are certain to come out on top. This is why they prey on mice. For cats, mice exist only to be eaten. But then something changed. The cat's dominance was suddenly challenged. Creatures known as goblins appeared, evolved from mutated rats. Years of pent-up rage were unleashed as the goblins attacked the cats. The cats didn't stand a chance, but one cat with a keen sense of smell picked up a strange scent on the goblins. It was a smell of sorcery. The power that the humans feared so much. The cat cast its mind back. The smell was familiar. The humans, who was dressed in strange garb. Sorcerers, yes, they smelled like this. The shrewd cat decided that if it could absorb this strangely scented sorcery, it too might gain the power those mutated rats had. When sorcerers cast spells, they leave traces of magic in the ether. This is absorbed by trees and grass, animals and birds alike. This cat knew what it had to do and began to hunt birds and lizards that lived in places touched by magic. Before long, other cats followed its lead. The cats hunted without cease, slowly. Hold up. Let me turn this on real quick. Let me go back. Let me see what this says. Orcs draw power from the monsters they consume, growing ever stronger as they feed. Each passing meal hardens the beast's flesh and tempers its spirit and move to cold, unwieldy iron. It sniffs out death like a ravenous hound, then it feeds. And so a mutant form of cat came to be, a cat that could still stand its ground against goblins. The rats had managed to turn the tables on the cats, but before long the cats had reasserted their superiority. Yet this tale doesn't end here. The cats began to grow bolder. Before long they were attacking humans. Cats were not pets from any affection they held towards man. No. Now they had sorcery on their side. There was no longer anything to be gained from their former masters. This new creature was even shrewder than the cat. Just as they absorbed traces of magic, the cat creatures knew they could devour prey to obtain its power. The mutated cats applied these lessons and began to feed on humans. They found their flesh nutritious and savored it, which brought about another discovery. The closer a cat had been to a human, the tastier the flesh and the greater the power absorbed. And so cats came to learn in their own way about greed and its consequences. Now, which man does a cat share the closest bond with? Why, its master, of course. And so these monstrous cats feed on those who love them the most. In time, this creature became known as an orc and is hated by all of mankind. Oh. Babylon. Herein lies the tale of a city surrounded by dry land in which even a single tree or shrub struggled to grow, and a magistrate whose dearest wish was for the bleak city to be filled with lush vegetation. Despite magistrate's desire, there was a little to be done about the city's water shortage, yet he refused to give up. If there was not enough water, he would have to use something else instead. The magistrate sliced open a vein over a sapling he had been cultivating. The tiny plant underwent a striking transformation. It began to take root, it began to grow. The magistrate poured more blood onto the plant, which grew faster. With every drop spilled, soon enough it was a mature tree with strong branches that thrust powerfully into the sky. The magistrate was elated and continued the process. Eventually, however, the tree stopped growing. No matter how much blood the magistrate poured, it grew no more. Concerned, he even tried other saplings instead. But all for naught. The magistrate became frustrated. One tree would not suffice. As magistrate wallowed in his frustration, a mysterious chalice appeared before him and spoke thus: "You must give more. The greater your sacrifice, the greater your fulfillment." The magistrate obeyed the chalice. He offered more blood to the tree, but he needed more than his own blood, so he stole into the tomb of a criminal whose execution he had ordered and drained his body. The magistrate noticed a change after his latest offering. The thick veins could be seen pulsating beneath the tree's bark. There was even swelling that resembled a heart, one which beat with regular rhythm. It looked almost human. The magistrate was delighted and continued to pour blood onto the tree. Before long, the tree was as tall as the highest tower in the city, and the magistrate had died. His veins were as dry as the land that surrounded him. With the magistrate's death, the city lost its last inhabitant. His thirst for blood was such that he had been executed citizens on the tiniest pretense. The city became a ghost town, but the tree did not stop growing. It filled the city's previously dull streets with lush greenery, just as Magistrate had desired. Indeed, the rapid growth meant it destroyed buildings and enveloped the city within its boughs. As the trunk and branches thrust ever upwards, the city itself has been raised from the ground, seeming to float mid-air so that the people look up and make bitter jokes about the city in the sky. The phenomenon is known as Babylon, which vegetation spreading even today, though mansions and fortresses might block its way. Nothing stopped this force of nature. The devastation far exceeds the magistrate's city, and now affects an area the size of a small country. Babylon's destructive progress cannot be halted, and should it approach, abandon, and all flee.
The arm smarts. It was an odd expression, but Sortiara spoke of her bloodlust thus. This monster was once human. A sorcerer who had misused his magic and transformed himself into a monster. We sorcerers are tasked with the disposal of such lost men. Looking at the beast, Sortiara said,
Don't think, kill.
it was an order. As if I needed to be told. We all know that sorcerers are in the business of murder.
This game. Bring back so many memories. Let's read this guy's story. Perhaps you already know the story of the war of Romulus' empire seeking world domination. The sorcerers rising up against them. The damage incurred remains widespread. Among the victims there were a cross curiosity known as a jack-o'-lantern. Even a triumphant empire sacrificed many soldiers in struggle. However, some warriors were not afforded a warrior's death. They say it was a sorcery pervaded the battlefield. They did not die like men. To this day, their fight continues. No matter how many times it is cut down, the beast will rise again. If you aim to end the beast for good, select spells well suited to quench the fire that drives it on. Okay. For their solitary regrets remained and strove to roast their lifeless flesh, but bereft of strength, their bodies failed to respond. Yet still they could not die, for king and for country. Through their hearts had stopped beating, they tried to rise again in miraculous fashion. Their undying resolve bonded with remnants of sorcery filling the air. The will of soldiers began to manifest from the junk of weaponry and armor around them. As the wreckage accumulated, it assumed an almost human shape, overcoming the bonds of flesh. Their intense longing had taken form, and despite losing their human form, the soldiers emerged again. As armor and blades grew in giant clusters, some said they were like pumpkins raised on the battlefield. A faint glow emanated from their cores like a lamp. Go back. I'm using the touch. You guys are wondering. Go back to the. What the hell, though, dude? Flames of desire are never quenched, and their master's rolling rampage knows no end. Until it slams into something, but be it prey or not. Aptly named Jack-o'-lantern, these aberrations are now a common sight in the ravaged fields of war. Knowing nothing but endless battle, they fight without pause. Despite losing their humanity and all sense of self, they remain in its world. They lead a fearsome existence, eternally yearning for the next conflict. Oh. Wait a minute. Arm yourself? I don't have much to see. Let me pick. Each time you obtain a new offering, it will be recorded here. Your intelligence rises as more offerings are recorded. Blood wheel.
Don't second guess yourself. Murder is what we're here for. Make a sacrifice.
No, I'm not sacrificing. Oh my!
Use Mind's Eye to learn about enemies and surroundings. Slow me down and I'll be coming after you next. First, that charge needs to be continued.
Yo, get away from me!
Use Mind's Eye to find places to restore your offerings. Stay the hell awake or die. Make it rain. I'll bleed you dry. Is it joy I feel?
He's almost there. Got you. Gosh. Save or sacrifice. Bro, what are you doing here? Forgive doers of wrong. Save Archfiend, sacrifice Archfiend, slaughter for justice.
Killing. That's what I
We're just
Not like this.
I'm going to collect all of these.
Killing. That's what I
I can't die. Not like this.
Well, okay, that's everything.
Killing. That's what I came here for. Now drown this world in blood.
I guess it's very edgy.
We took care of that lost soul. Yes, we did. The sensation of flaying flesh was not easily forgotten. This is what sorcerers do. Murder. In his final breath, I heard a faint voice say, "Help me." Death to monsters. The creed of the sorcerer. Whether I liked it or not, I had to live with it. We peered at his corpse, and Sortiara said this.
Take a good look. One of us will share his fate.
The ordeal plodded onward towards the dreadful conclusion she suggested.
Go back and see this guy.
Looking, we
gonna save him this time. Because I believe that actually alters the story a little bit. I'm pretty weak right now.
Mind's eye to learn about enemies and surroundings. Make it rain. I'll bleed you dry. Use Mind's Eye to find places to restore the offerings. Is it joy?
So that's his curse mark.
Killing. That's what I need.
Saving him. So when you save someone that what happens, you get them as a ally.
Flaunting the rules, I offered my hand. This monster had taken countless lives. But even so, I had never heard such a sincere thank you. It was a wonderful thing to hear. In the end, we had shirked our duties. I decided at least to relish the moment. We had spared a life, and it was a good thing.
What Whatever you learn in these pages will stay with you in this world. Eventually, you will learn to cast magic on your own. Then, you'll have a chance at bringing Magusar to his knees.
In the end, we had shirked our duties. This, flaunting the
I'm gonna have to sacrifice him once more. God is celebrating 4th of July. Happy 4th of July, everybody.
Use Mind's Eye to learn about enemies and surroundings. First, that charge needs to be put in check.
That's gonna kill me!
Use Mind's Eye to find places to restore your offerings.
Yeah, kill.
Make it rain. I'll lead you dry. Is it joy? Killing. That's what I came here for.
I can't die. Not like this.
4th of July.
Drown this world in blood.
lost soul. Yes, we did. The sensation of flaying flesh was not easily forgotten. This is what sorcerers do. Murder. In his final breath, I heard a faint voice say, "Help me." Death to monsters. The creed of the sorcerer. Whether I liked it or not, I had to live with it. We peered at his corpse, and Sortiara said this.
Take a good look. One of us will share his fate.
The ordeal plodded onward towards the dreadful conclusion she suggested. Had she lied to me? She had told me from the very beginning.
Beware. I will kill you in an instant if it furthers my aims.
But then something happened that made me wonder. She shielded me from a monster, as if prepared to die for me. But why? I have no value to one such as her. It made little sense. But whatever the case, it may be harder than I had thought to let this woman die. I was determined to overcome this fight.
It takes to the sky like a raven, seeking sorcerers for prey. Only those with spells can reach the heavens and stand a chance. Bruh. But they're going crazy on 4th of July. Crows are omnivorous creatures. They love nothing more than to feed and carry on. Even the flesh of fallen sorcerers, some crows know that feeding on dead sorcerer yields curious power. When crows absorb sorcery, it builds up within them, fanning the flame of their desire. The sharper ones amongst you might be asking, but what do crows desire? The answer is that they wish to imitate humans. The truth is that crows have always been one of the most intelligent species of bird, and their sharp minds have led them to one clear conclusion. In order to ensure a better future for their species, they must learn from the most intelligent creature of all, man. Those crows that absorbed sorcery learned from mankind and began to build their own society. For a long, clear divisions arose in this society between the rulers and the ruled. The ruling class mercilessly exploited those beneath them. Whenever the lower order of crows found food, they had to give a share to their rulers. A majority made. In time, the upper class awakened to concerns beyond mere security. If a crow from the lower orders picked a shiny object, an elite crow would often steal to use as an adornment. They did this as an imitation of ruling classes in human societies. Humans would adorn their garments with jewels to display their status. There were no limits to greed of ruling crows. Their society was a fine mirror indeed, but it was not enough to simply mimic mankind. The next step was to surpass it. And yikes. And precisely because they were intelligent, the crows knew that intelligence alone would not be enough to achieve this. The reason man ruled the world was because his greed surpassed that of all creatures. To surpass man was necessary to become greater than him. The ruler of the crows had not forgotten. They still remembered where they had first tasted greed and desire. It was upon tasting the body of a sorcerer. They knew their greed would grow stronger with repetition of this act. And so these magically altered crows began to hunt sorcerers and became known as... It is a ghoul's keen intelligent enough to toy with the savvy sorcerer that makes it such as a diet, but when it finds prey near death, its mind is overtaken by raw instinct, leaving it no wiser than a common animal. Ghouls feared and despised by sorcerers. Wait, I by myself? Who's next? That's what you get. Magic, baby.
Why did you look?
Sorry, killed that.
We took.
Let me Save him again so I can get him as an ally. Monsters must be punished even if they show their humanity. Killing me of justice. Caesar against.
Don't even think of bloody saving it.
Save it, alright,
First, that charge needs to be put in check. Use Mind's Eye to find places to restore your offerings. Now, make it pay! Is it joy?
I was in hell!
Killing, that's what I
I can't die. Not like this.
Killing, that's what I came for.
I can't die. Not like this.
It's small trees.
Killing, that's what I came here for.
You'd be disappointed. You'd be disappointed. Got him back. The monster was saved. With deep gratitude, they left these words. I will not forget this.
Flaunting the rules, I offered my hand. This monster had taken countless lives. But even so, I had never heard such a sincere thank you. It was a wonderful thing to hear. In the end, we had shirked our duties. I decided at least to relish the moment. We had spared a life, and it was a good thing. Had she lied?
Are you used to the phantom quests now?
Yes, sir.
If you feel you've earned enough experience within my pages, and wish to challenge Magusar, then speak to me. Although at this point, that would be suicide.
I'm just gonna sit right here. Okay, so I'm gonna be live streaming again like tomorrow. Thank for everyone for watching. It's Fleeting Apathy, and I am out of here.